Hello everyone, welcome to the channel. In the last video, we have discussed the Infosys interview question. Today we are going to discuss the TCS interview question for the round 2. In a previous video, I have discussed the round 1 interview question for the TCS. So in this interview, I will cover the round 2 interview question, which is the automation interview question. If you didn't see the first round interview question, so you can check from my video section. So move to the first question, and the first question is different between the implicit and the explicit weight. So first we see the what is the implicit weight. So implicit weight is a global weight that is applicable for the entire web page. It tells the WebDriver to wait for a specified time when trying to find an element. And when we use the implicit weight, so we use the implicit weight for the situation when element on the web page take variable amount of time to load. So this is the syntax of the implicit weight. So here we applying the 10 second. So this is the syntax. So here we applying the 10 second. You can see here we give the time, that is driver.manage.timeout implicitly wait 10 comma time unit dot second. So if we apply this wait, so this whole page will wait for the 10 seconds. Now we see the what is explicit wait. So explicit wait is a conditional wait that allow us to wait until a certain conditions occur before processing with the execution. It is applied to a specific element. Now the question is when to use explicit wait. So it's more precise and should be used when we need to wait for the specific condition like visibility of the element or the any alert present on the web page. Now we see its syntax. So this is the syntax of the explicit wait. So here we are giving the time. So syntax is like that. WebDriver wait equal to new WebDriver wait, and now here we are giving the conditions like driver.10 means we have to wait for the 10 second. Then we have to wait until the element is visible. So where is we are giving the condition. So web element equal to wait dot until. Here we are giving the condition, that is expected condition dot visibility of element located. This is the condition, and this is the element to be located. So in this way, we are seeing the difference between the implicit weight and the explicit weight. So now we see the example of the explicit weight. So imagine you are waiting for a bus, and that could arrive at any moment. So you decide to wait for a certain amount of time. If it doesn't come after, so you just leave. It is the example of the implicit weight. Now we check the we see the real time example of for the explicit weight. So now imagine waiting for a friend to arrive, and you might wait specifically for them only when you get a message saying that they are on their way. You are not just waiting in a general, you are waiting for a specific condition. So now we see the what is implicit wait and the explicit wait by using the real world example. So in this way we have to explain the interview when the interviewer asks the difference between the implicit wait and the explicit wait. Now we are moving to the next question. So next question was asked to share the screen and write the export for given element. So if the interviewer asks to write the XPath, so you have to share your screen, and whatever interviewer asks to write XPath, so you have to write. So better you have to practice the XPath. Generally interviewer asks Amazon or the Flipkart website for the XPath. Now moving to the next question, and the next question is the uses of the action class and the select class in the Selenium. So, so basically the action class is used to handle the advanced user interaction such as mouse and the keyboard action. It is a part of the package like org.openqa.selenium.interaction. So in the action class there is a mouse over, right click means context click, double click, drag and drop, click and hold, and the keyboard actions like sending keys to element are present in the action class. So Action class means it compare where we have to perform any action with the help of mouse and the keyboard. That time we use the action class. So mouse over means we can our move to the mouse on the web page. Right click means we have to click perform the right click actions on the web page. With the help of action class we can perform the double click, we can perform drag and drop, we can perform click and hold. If we have to perform any keyboard actions with the help of action class, we also that can also perform by the using action class. Now moving to the select class. So select class in Selenium is used to handle the HTML select drop down. It provides the method to select option by visible text, by visible value, by visible index. Also there is a method by this we can get the all the option from the drop down. So common uses of select class means to select the option from the drop down menu or to do select the option from the multi select drop down. The next question is explain your role and responsibilities. So this is the most important question in the interview. For this question I have created the separate video. If you didn't see this video, so please see this video from my video section. From for now I will give the explanation. So there is a responsibility means there is a different responsibility for the manual testers and the automation tester. I will explain the step by step. First I will explain the as a manual tester's responsibility. So manual tester responsibility means first understand and analyze the requirement to create the test cases that effectively cover all the scenarios. Then develop the detailed test plan, which include the scope, approaches, resources, and the schedule for the testing activity. Then create the detailed test case for the new feature, enhancement, and the other document. Then execute manual, the test and the document the result. And then if the defect is found, then log the defect in the issue tracking tool like Jira with a detailed step to reproduce severity and the potential impact of that bug. Then we perform the regression testing. So perform regression testing to ensure the new challenge do not affect the existing functionality. Also, we can do the collaborations. Collaborations means work closely with developer, product manager, and the other stakeholder to foster the quality assurance. At the last, we maintain the testing documentation to ensure the clarity and the traceability of the test coverage. In this way, we see the manual tester responsibility. Now we see the automation tester responsibility. So as the automation testers, we have to design and develop the automation test framework at the whatever we need for the project. Then we have to write the automation test script using tool like Selenium, TestNG, and the other you can use. Then we have to maintain and update the automation script as the application involved to ensure the test delivery. So if we use the CI/CD, we have to integrate automation script within the continuous integration, continuous deployment pipeline for the efficient testing. If we are performing the performance testing, so we have to conduct performance testing using tool like JMeter, load runner to ensure the system responsiveness under the load. Also at the last we have to generate a report and the metrics to assess the effectiveness of the automation test. In this way we have to explain the manual testing tester responsibility and the automation tester responsibility. So the next question is exception you face while working in the Selenium. So let's see its answer. When working with the Selenium, there are the different exceptions we face that can challenge your test automation script. So the first is a no such element exception. No such element exception means it thrown when the element we are trying to locate does not exist in the DOM. So wrong locator strategy, due to long locator strategy or due to element not loaded properly, we face this no such element exception. So how to handle this no such element exception? So by using explicit wait like WebDriver wait to wait for the element appear, we can handle the no such element exception. So in the try block, we have to find out the element, that is web element is equal to driver dot find element, and in the catch block in the bracket we have to write a exception name like that. By this way we can handle the no such element exception. So the second is the stale element reference exception. So what is tail element reference exception? So it occurs when the element that was once present in the DOM, but it is not long, but still it is not longer. No need attached to it. So it is a stale element. A reference exception means first the element is present, but due to refresh the page or due to loading the page, the element is no longer on that page. By and due to this stale element reference exception. So causes of the state element refresh exception means the page has refreshed or the update dynamically invalidating the element reference. So how to handle the state element reference exception? So we have to relocate the element before interacting with the it or use expected condition to wait until the element is available again. So in this way we have to write means here we have to write a stale element exception means in the try block we have to find out the element, and in the catch block we have to write the exception name. In this way we can handle the exception with the help of try catch block exception. So the next name is a timeout exception. So what is timeout exception? So timeout exception means it thrown when a command does not complete in the specified time. What causes this exception? So the element take too long to appear even after using waits. That's condition timeout exception is occur. So how to handle this timeout exception? So increase the wait time or use more specific expected condition, and due to this we can handle the this timeout exception. Then last is the element not visible exception means it occur when the element is present in the DOM but not visible or enable for the interaction, and we have to handle this by using the specific wait or check the state of element before interacting. In this way we handle the element not visible action, and this in this bracket we have to write the exception name, and so we can handle this exception with the help of the try catch block. So then there is a WebDriver exception. So what is the WebDriver exception? So exception that can occur for the various reasons, such as the issue with the browser driver or session handle. That time we get a WebDriver exception. And how to handle this exception? So we have to review the log for the detailed error message, and we have to ensure that our WebDriver and browser versions are compatible. That time we get the WebDriver exception. So when we handle the WebDriver exception, we have to use the try catch block. In the try block we have to find out the element, and in the catch block we have to write the exception name. So we face this type of exception while working in the challenges. So the next question is, what is the oops concept? What is oops concept? So we have to explain the this concept one by one. So first we see the what is inheritance. So inheritance means it allow a class to inherit the properties and method from the parent class. So it promote the code user. So where we can use the inheritance concept in the Selenium. So while working with the base test class in the project, we have a common method like browser setup, tear down. So the child test classes can inherit this method instead of writing again and again. In this way, we have used the inheritance concept. So the next in abstraction. So hiding the implementation detail and exposing or showing only the necessary functionality is called the abstraction. We achieve using the abstract classes and the interface. Suppose we define a web action class that contains the common Selenium actions like click, enter text. In this way, we have achieving the abstraction. So means while working with the WebDriver implementations, we create a class like for classes for the click method, click action, enter text action, and these classes we'll use on the other web page. Means in this way we are only showing the functionality, not showing the detailed implementation. In this way we can achieve the abstraction. Then there is a Next method is a polymorphism. So polymorphism means one method has a many form, or one method can be used in the different input. So first is the polymorphism, there are two types in the polymorphism. So first is the method overloading, and then is the method overriding. So method overloading means we can say the compile time polymorphism. Method overloading means same method name but different parameter. And the method overriding means a child class override a parent class method. So when we write a WebDriver, driver is equal to new Chrome driver means we are achieving the polymorphism. The last concept is the encapsulation. Encapsulation means wrapping the data variable and the method into a single unit. Unit means class. We are using the encapsulation. So we restricted the direct access to classes. Like we in our project, when we create the web page and we initialize the elements of the on the page, so we write it the private, means we are giving the accessibility as a private, means no one can modify this element. In this way we are achieving the encapsulation concept. So inheritance means we inherit the properties of the parent class. Abstraction means hiding the implementation detail and only the showing functionality. Polymorphism means one method has a many form. Encapsulations means wrapping up data and the method into a single unit. In this way, we can achieve the OOPS concept in our project. The next question is the finding difference between the find elements and the find element. So what is find element? Find element method means it return the first matching element on the web page, and the find elements method means it return the all matching element from the web page. When the no element found while working with the file element method, it will throw the no such element exception. But if no element found while working with the find elements method, so we get a empty list. We didn't get any exceptions. In this way we have explained the difference between the find elements and the find element method. Then is the next question is how to handle the alerts in the Selenium. So what is alert? Alert is a interface in the Selenium. So the question is how to enter alert in the Selenium. So what is alert? Alert are the dialog boxes that notify the user about specific event or the require user interaction, such as the confirmations or the input in the web application. It disturbs the normal flow of the application, making it essential to manage them properly in the automated state. So the types of alert means there are the three main types of alert: simple alert, confirmation alert, and the prompt alert. What is meant by the simple alert? So simple alert means it simply display the message and OK button. Confirmation alert means it asks the user to confirm and the cancel the action. And prompt alert means allow user to input the data before confirmation. So we now we understand each type of the alert. First is the simple alert. Simple alert means a basic alert which show a static message with an OK button. And the syntax point for that alert is a alert, simple alert, driver dot switch to alert. So first we switch to the alert, then we print the message, that is alert message, and the simple get text, and we at the last we accept this alert with the help of accept method. And means there is a one simple box like this with OK button, and this is a web page. So to handle this alert, first we have to switch to that alert, and then with the help of accept method we will close this alert. Now the next is a confirmation alert. So in the confirmation alert there are the two buttons. So a dialog box asks the user to confirm action, they OK or cancel. And so for that the syntax will be alert confirmation alert equal to driver dot switch to alert, means we are switching to the alert, then we print the message. Then confirmation dot dismiss means we click on the cancel button, and the confirmation alert dot accept me click on the OK button. This is the syntax for the confirmation alert. Now next is the prompt alert. Prompt alert means it allow the user to the enter the input with the confirmation. So like this, prompt alert dot get text. Then with the help of the send keys method, as we send the text by using send keys method, we are entering our input. So here also we use the prompt alert dot accept, means we are accepting the alert. So there are the three types: simple alert, confirmation alert, and the prompt alert. I hope you guys you understand this alert concept. So while working with the alert, means we have to use the some weight concept or error handling technique to handle this weight. Means we if we have to interact with the alert, means we or if we have to wait for the alert appear, that time we use the explicit wait. Or to handle this alert unexpected alert, we have to use the try catch block. So there are the some question form. So what is simple alert, what is prompt alert, what is confirmation alert, how to handle unexpected alert, like this. Now the next question is write a Selenium code to take a screenshot. We will see this question. So taking screenshot in Selenium WebDriver is a useful feature for capturing the state of the web application in a certain time, especially when the debugging the test failure. So first we see the purpose of screenshot. So screenshot can be used to verify the appearance of the web applications or to document the test failure for reporting purposes. So here is a text screenshot interface. Here is a text screenshot interface is implemented by the WebDriver, which allow us to call the get screenshot as a method. So it is a method of the text screenshot interface. Then here we are using the output type, means we have to specify the output type as the output type dot file, which provide the screenshot as a file object. Then here we are using the file utils method. So file utility, the utility class from the Apache Common IO is used to handle the file operation, such as copying the screenshot file to the desired destination. Means here first we use the test screenshot interface method get screenshot as method. Then we will use the output type file dot file, means screenshot as a file object. Then we give the destinations, means copy the screenshot the specified location. Then we use the file utils method, which copies this file to the desired destination. In this way we have to write a Selenium code to the for the screenshot. So guys, in this way I have created the multiple nodes, means for the Selenium, for manual, for the Java. I have created the 1000 plus interview question for the Selenium and the Java and the manual testing. If we have to download this question answer, so I am giving this link into description box and the comment box also. Go through this link and share the feedback of these notes. Now moving to the next question is the what is priority in the TestNG. So priority in the TestNG means in the TestNG priority is an attribute which allow us to define the order in which test method are executed within the test class. This is particularly useful when the some tests depend on the result of the other, or when the specific sequence of the execution is needed for the logical of the testing result. So the priority is assigned through the @test annotation. If the integer value when lower number indicate a high priority, means 0, 1, 2, 3 if it is present as a priority, for 0 has a high priority and 3 has a lower priority. But if no priority is specified, so state TestNG create the method as a having a priority of 0. So in the priority concept, there are the multiple questions cover. So first is the what is purpose of the priority. So the priority in the test engine determine the execution order of the test method by assigning multiple numerical value to the priority attribute. Developer can specify which state should be the run first. By this used for the control test execution based on the dependency. The next question is how does the test engine handle method the same priority? So this type of question will cover in the priority concept. So first is the how the test engine. First is the what is the purpose priority of the test engine. So priority of the test engine determining the execution order of the test method. Then the second is the how does test engine handle the method with the same priority. So if the multiple test method are assigned to the same priority, TestNG will execute them in the order that they are declared in the code. This means the order of the appearance in the source file become the important when priorities are identical. The next question is perform that what happens when you don't assign a priority to the test method. So if the test method does not have any priority specified, so that time TestNG treat it as a having default priority 0. Next question form like can you skip the test using priority? So yes, you can utilize a very high priority value to the effective to skip a test method during the execution. So this question is formed uh, when we when we use the priority concept in the test engine. Yes. So in the next video, we will see these remaining questions for the automation. So if you like my videos, please do like a comment and share and subscribe my channel. And if you have to download these notes which contain the 1000 plus interview question or 2000 plus interview question, so I am giving this set link in the description and the comment box also. So go through this link and download these notes. Thank you. See you in the next videos, and the next videos I will cover these all the questions with the answer. Thank you. I hope you all understand these questions and answers. Thank you once again. If you do not subscribe my channel, so please subscribe this channel. Thank you.